Hey, what's up, fellas? Bart coming at you with the mail day. Got some good stuff in. Been selling off some smalls left and right. I've probably been saying that a bunch lately, but when you got 5,000 plus graded cards, plus as a collector, you got all the raw stuff too. Purging takes a long damn time. And I hate doing it. It's just the tediousness of packaging it all up and selling it, sending it out, but lets you buy new stuff, so that's a perk. And I did just that with some Hall of Famers. So, Fats Henry. Predominantly played with the Canton Bulldogs back in the 20s. 1920s All-Decade team, and was four-time first-team All-Pro, all in a row from 1920 to 1923. But didn't have a card here until 1955 Topps All-American. I haven't done too much research on this one. I just know that this one goes more than even your regular Hall of Famers per se. So I wasn't willing to chase any sevens. This was a decently centered 6 and a good price. So snatched it up. And then the thing is, when you're sitting on a bunch of PayPal, you don't play too many games with auctions a lot of times. You buy what you can for good bins. And so that's what I did here. I love this one. Great looking 6. Tom Fears. When I was coming up, he was a coach in the league, but a pretty legitimate wide receiver as well. Good looking one there. First ballot Hall of Famer here from the 61 Fleer, and a very early grade in this one with the 0 start plus that font. Jim Otto. Scored that in the 8. Super decently priced for a first ballot Hall of Famer, as well as the age and everything else. Some prospecting potentially. I haven't looked this one up, so I think he's like a 6-time first team All Pro and stuff like that. All decade on the 60s. And still not in the Hoff. Obviously, we all grew up watching Webster and shit like that, so we know who this guy is, but he was legit. And so hopefully, again, I've mentioned it, but 20 guys are going to get into the NFL Hall of Fame this next year, most likely. And I think they're going to go heavy on the senior circuit, and I think he's one of those guys. So hopefully some prospecting on my part to save some bucks, as opposed to having to pick it up later, because you guys know how it goes with the surge in popularity around Hall of Fame time or whatever, or if nobody was focusing on that one and prices just spike. I saw that with Jeter's going through nuts on his cards right now. They're just starting to come back. I'm keeping an eye on that. And then Mariano Rivera rookies are finally starting to come back. Man, it's tough to spend that much money on that Bowman card when, hell, he's not even wearing a damn uniform. That's a terrible outfit as it is. Another Hall of Fame rookie here. We'll give this one a go. Alex Wojcicki. One of 3 cards that the rookie is 48 Bowman instead of the more traditional 48 Leafs. Don't ask me why that is, but that's what the registry does. And let's see, the other 2 are Bulldog Turner and Pete Pijos. I don't know if he has a 48 Leaf, but the other 2 definitely do. I don't have the Pijos yet, but I got the Clyde Bulldog Turner. Showed that video or 2 ago. But happy to get this 6 in a pretty decent deal. Some neat 97 inserts. I love the football ones of these. You can see I got the Rice and the Steve Young. Those are both GM10 from the Peter Max from 97. And I'm going to pick probably the rest of the footballs up. But somebody listed a whole bunch of the baseball ones at auction. So I gave it a go. I didn't win 2 of them. I Didn't win the Griffey or the Jeter. And there's one more. I don't think that guy had listed, but there's the Ripken. These are really cool looking. Great card stock on these too. They aren't traditional card stock. A little bit thicker. Centering is not great, but I don't know if I have to. I don't think I'm gonna grade them anyway, but I don't know if you're gonna get them centered. That might be what centered is basically. There was the big hurt there. There's Ken Caminiti. Albert Joey Bell. And 97 was my favorite year for any inserts. Which is kind of the heyday. I was like 15 for most of that year. And it was just my prime and following sports and everything else. Barry Bonds, Course of Beauty. That's my guy right there. Chipper Jones. And Mark McGuire. So that's 7 of them. 3 more to get of those. Let's see, some more prospecting potentially. Picked up 3 Bobby Wagners. I think he's got 5 Pro Bowls or something like that under his belt right now. 2 of them seem to be semi-gradable, so that was good. Got the Bosa Orange in finally out of 25. And of course he got injured and will be out the whole preseason, but did I get the pink one yet? I don't think the pink one showed up in the mail yet, but I got that whole rainbow to include the 101, which is pretty cool. This guy is still relatively young career, but 6 straight Pro Bowls. Saw his chrome pop 12 popped up for a best offer. Made a decent best offer and he accepted, so I was pretty happy with that. I think this guy's key card is going to be the chrome version of this, but I still picked up 2 Grankies off of ComC to see what I could get. This one is an atrocity. It was stuck to whatever card it was in front of it when they busted it. This one ain't too bad. You can see the black borders left to right are a little bit different size, but pretty decent looking card overall. Those weren't all that cheap for raw ones, but glad I got one decent one out of that one. Picked up 2 more Marshall Yondas. I did get 1 gradable one, so pretty happy about that. Yeah, there's another one that he'll be a Hoff lineman one day. Just thought this one was cool as I was perusing ComC. From 99 Playoff, Gridiron Heritage, thick card, kind of a leather texture to it, pretty neat. Some more prospecting, Chandler Jones. I don't think he'll be a future Hall of Famer. Yeah, he's just not on that wavelength, but he's on track to be an all-time sack guy and be in that set. And picked up some Patrick Willis. Got the Bowman. I don't know, we don't call it Bowman paper in football, but that's pretty much what it is, out of 25. This one's a little gnarly on one side. Did get the 15 chrome red out of 25. And the 2000.
Hello, Dad.
Oh, thank you, buddy. Got me a Gatorade. 2007 NFL playoffs out of 25. And then new addition to the all-time sack leaders. He's got 97.5, and that's the lowest number of anybody on the list. So Mario Williams. They sent out the vote. I clicked yes once I looked up his numbers. So should be an ad. Got that for a decent deal. I don't know what that was, but I'll have to go check that out. Kids doing kids thing. That's what I got for you. About to bust on here and go through the last couple years of Pro Bowls and see who else I need to prospect on, who's on a trajectory of possibility for getting to the Hoff. It's kind of fun that way. I'm working on my next sub. Got about 65 cards towards the 100, so that helps that. And then it's just kind of fun to not always spend, top dollar on the gems when you can maybe get 1 or 2 yourself. So thanks for watching. Until next time.